You wish.
It's just not polite, is it? Yo, what up, girl? Can I just talk to you for a second? Where you headed?
Busy.
Yeah? Come back here. Not right. You want to stop her and talk to her when she's stationary. You don't want to walk with her. It's kind of weird, and then you can never tell if she wants to talk to you or not. So either stop her and talk to her. If she keeps walking, let her go.
Whoa.
Very funny, but you know, in most cases, she's just going to brush you off. Hey, listen, I just saw you and you look really nice.
I'm busy.
Are you busy? Where are you headed? One of the key rules in the daytime is that you don't want to end up walking next to the girl. It's very stalker-ish, and so you should avoid it. You want to stop her. If she doesn't stop, you let her go. Pointless, doesn't do anything. Wrong choice. Hey, excuse me, just want to ask you something really quick.
I'm busy.
That failed because you made it too easy for her to just walk past you and brush you off. Too close, to the side. It means that she will likely do that as a reflex like 90% of the time. That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down and comfortably stop. So I just saw you and I'd really love to go down on you. What do you say?
Fuck you, asswipe.
What? Don't be sexual until you know that she would be open to it, which is never going to be in the first few seconds, especially in the daytime when she's probably just going to buy a coffee or on her lunch break. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you used to go to this college over here? I'm sure I recognize you.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I was sure. What was it, drama class?
I did take drama? I don't remember you.
I knew it. I knew you looked familiar.
How long ago?
What was it? I don't know, 6 years or something, right?
Not for me, but it's cool we had both took drama.
This is okay. You can say things like, you know, you're from my yoga class, you're from my college. Might be okay, not bad. So what's your plans for today?
I'm actually going to the park to feed the squirrels with my friend.
What? Feed squirrels?
Yeah.
And ducks or squirrels?
No, just the squirrels.
These little guys, yeah?
Yeah, we got them to be our friends.
What do you feed them? Like hot dogs?
Almonds?
Almonds?
Yeah.
That's their favourite, is it?
It seems to be.
That's nice. Well, they're really cute, aren't they?
They are very cute.
You like animals?
Fun. I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds fun, actually. I never thought of that. But buy some almonds, go feed the squirrels.
You should try it sometime.
Okay.
And what are you doing today?
You're just so beautiful and I want to give you a kiss.
Whoa, no. No.
Why not? I'm not trying to fuck you in the arse or anything, just a little kiss.
Fuck you.
This is the definition of creepy, the kind of stuff that's going to get you arrested, thrown out of places by security, and in all kinds of problems. So don't do it. If you want to make a sexual advance on a girl, it's cool. You do it smoothly and you do it at the right time. Do you live local around here somewhere?
Yeah.
That's nice. And do you spend a lot of time in this area?
I do, yeah.
There's a nice coffee shop just down there. Have you been there?
I have, but I'm going to meet a friend actually, so I need to go.
Okay, what's her name? Is it a he or a she, actually? In the beginning, the girl actually shouldn't do most of the talking, so you don't want to ask a bunch of questions. You want to make statements and do most of the talking yourself. Yeah, I was just walking. There's a nice park down there. And then I'm going to meet some friends, but I've got like 40 minutes. And that's why when I saw you, and I thought you looked friendly, so that's why I came over and said hi.
Okay.
In the early stages of an interaction, you actually do want to make most of the conversation so that she has a chance to relax, get comfortable talking to you, snap out of the mindset that she was in, thinking about what she's doing and where she's going. So that's the right one. We might hire some bikes and go riding around the park. There's like a nice spot where they rent out bikes and it's on the lake. And
yeah, but you ride bikes in that?
Well, I'm English. You know what we do, like the penny farthing and the suit on and sitting really up straight.
That's very fancy for bikes.
I will change. I will change, yeah. I like squirrels.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I like nuts. I like cashews.
Oh my God. What?
What?
Oh, fucking pervert.
You like nuts, you said? If you like touching yourself, great. But make sure you do it in the privacy of your own home. You might be able to help me with this actually. I was thinking of getting a tattoo. Let me show you. So like somewhere...
No.
Somewhere like on my body.
Keep your clothes on.
No, come and see. Girls just aren't as sexual as guys, so getting your shirt off in the daytime, not cool unless you know that she's into it and she gives some hints that she likes you already. Hey, you've got really interesting earrings. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Oh, where'd you get these? There's some story behind them.
A friend gave them to me.
Okay, they're really cool actually.
Thanks.
On the street, there's not really much point to escalate the touch, so it's a little bit strange, but you could probably get away with it. Well, hey, you've got something on your foot there. Let me just get it.
Hey, what the fuck?
True gentleman. What's your name?
Alexa?
No way, you're joking.
No.
That's my name too. I'm Alexa too. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
No, I'm joking. My name's Richard.
But
it's still good to meet you.
You too.
This is a funny take on it. So of course you need to get her name. And in this case, you know, you followed up the very common, boring question with a little bit of a joke. Of course, it's important that you can pull it off, you know, say it in a cheeky way. And it's another thing where it's guaranteed to get a laugh. And it's a question that you always need to ask. So it's a great one. Go out and try it. What kind of things do you like to do in your free time?
I actually don't have a lot of free time. I work a lot. So when I'm not working, I like to be outside.
Yeah.
I try to be outdoors as much as possible. I actually bike where you mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, I just try to be outdoors.
So you're one of these active people that's always doing stuff?
Yeah, it's hard for me to stay sitting down.
Not couch potato?
Well, every now and then, but in general, no, more active than down.
I'm kind of semi-active. Yeah. Like I do some active stuff, but actually I prefer it when, you know, someone else plans everything and they're like, come to this, and I always say yes.
Okay.
But given the choice, I often just chill at home.
That's
I like
fair.
chilling. You know, I really love how you just dress really casual and you don't, you know, some girls like make loads of effort, so it's good that you don't really care about how you look.
Well, that's kind of
it's refreshing.
Weird thing to say.
Well, just what comes to mind, you know?
Well, you go have fun with your friends. It was kind of nice meeting you.
I was giving you a compliment. There's basically no time when you would ever need to say something like this. It's a neg, you know, it's making her feel bad. And in the case where the girl seems very nice and bubbly and friendly and chatty and whatever, definitely never need to use it. She's very bitchy and tough. You could think about it, but even in those cases, it's usually better to tease her playfully than to say something straight rude. Have you ever tried climbing? You know, like on these walls?
I've heard of it. I've always wanted to, but I haven't yet.
You know, it's very cool. We've got some place that we go to. I've only been like 4 times, but it's really fun. Very good exercise and just really cool. So you should definitely try it.
Yeah, I would like to.
When you're speaking to girls, it's good to be passionate about something, and a good choice is something you love to do, a hobby. Now, why don't you see if you can go out and sell someone on it, make it so that they're smiling like, yeah, I'd like to do that. That sounds great. So it's the right option in this case.
Okay, so you said you like biking and rock climbing.
Yeah.
Any other like outdoor activities?
Yeah, loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Racket sports.
Like tennis?
Yeah, tennis and also squash. You know what squash is?
It's the English thing. I don't know about it.
I mean, most sports were invented in England, obviously, but I think they play it everywhere. It's like when you're usually inside and you've got a wall like in front, to the sides, and in the back, and you can hit the ball like anywhere. And I think it's the best exercise. You're constantly running and
yeah. It sounds
it's very cool.
Kind of dangerous, but fun.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The ball is only like that big, so even if it hits you, it's not too bad.
Okay.
You can smash each other with the rackets, but rarely happens. You should try it.
I might sometime. You said you work in IT?
Yeah, I work in IT, but I'm also an arse model. Look, check it out.
Oh, come on.
Look at that. What do you think?
It's nice.
Good, yeah?
Sure.
Have a touch.
No.
Put your hand on it. It's fine. Don't be shy. Come on.
I'd rather not.
You can, really. It's okay.
No.
Look, I can touch you. You can touch me.
Oh my God, no, you can't. No, you can't.
I could get you a job. This was going okay until you tried to touch her. You know, a girl is not ready at that time for that kind of sexuality, and you can't really get anywhere by rushing that fast. Yeah, I work in IT, and actually I love my job. I think that, you know, people think IT is boring, but at the moment it's like the most exciting field, right, to work in. There's so many cool companies. I really love my job. So happy to go to work every day, and yeah, it's fascinating for me.
That's great.
If you have a job and you think it's boring, that's not important. The thing that you need to do is show that you have passion for something. If you do like your job, even if you think other people are not interested, speak passionately about it, and you can get them to buy in, feel at least the emotion, even if they don't understand it that well. So, you know, don't worry about it being boring. Worry about how you tell others about it, and hope that your emotion will be contagious.
So do you always stop girls in the street?
Well, you know what? There's a special quality I look for, and I would only stop girls if they have that exact thing. So it's quite, you know, something special going on. Do you want to know what it is, the quality?
Yeah, I do.
Well, it's just when the girl just looks like she's dying to be fucked, and basically...
Excuse me?
Yeah, like she's just ready to bang right there and then.
No, that's vulgar. That's really vulgar.
Vulgar?
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
That's totally cool in the game, but in real life, I must tell you that you shouldn't even swear at girls, never mind getting sexual. As a man, you have a responsibility to treat women with respect and always make sure that they feel better after the interaction with you than they did before. No matter how rude they are, they've got a right to be rude. And if they're not rude, then even more reason to be polite and make them feel good. No, not often at all, but I think when I'm single, when I like the look of someone, I figure why not start a conversation, because you never know what will happen.
Yeah.
Could become friends, could date, or just have a nice interaction. Why not, right?
Definitely.
This is the right choice because actually it's honest and it's disarmingly honest. So it's going to take her back a little bit, but it's going to also show that you're telling the truth, that she can trust you, and show that you're confident enough to say that instead of making up some rubbish. So it's the right choice. Well done. Listen, I live literally on the next street, just over there, so I think no one's home now. We could just pop over there and, you know, hang out at home. We've got some drinks.
No, I'm meeting my friends, and it's a little early to drink.
You can bring them as well. Are they pretty?
No, I mean, well, yeah,
no,
but
they're not pretty.
We're not interested.
Well, they can come. They can watch. Now, although girls will come back to your house in the daytime if you do things exactly Correct, perfectly. It's not something you should try until you're very good with women to the point where you can read all the signals so well that you know when they're going to say yes to something like that. Otherwise, it just shouldn't be attempted. Otherwise, you'll just get the reputation of being a maniac. Listen, I need to meet some friends, but why don't you give me your number and we'll keep in touch and find a time to meet?
Sure, that'd be great.
You did pretty well. You didn't get the very best result, which meant that you made a few decisions that weren't quite ideal, but you did enough to get the result and see the goal again. You got the number, so well done. That's correct. When you stop a girl on the street, you need to be directly in front of her and also leave enough space so that she can slow down and comfortably stop. This is okay. You can say things.
So how do you like this place? Like this place?
Why not? You just got here, you know? Let's just give it a chance. We will have a drink and see who's here.
Hey, girls.
Get out of me.
How's it going, girls?
Get out.
Don't be creepy. It's just not a good way to go. But in the game, you know, cool. Well done. Well done for choosing the creepiest choice in the game.
So did that guy who you went out the other day called you back?
No.
Oh,
Yo, what up, girls?
Fine.
Hey. Hey.
I like
You
him.
too. Hey. Listen, do you know what I really, really like in a girl?
Surprise me.
My dick. Surprise! Surprise! Happy surprise!
How smart. Does it work?
Does it work? It works very well. Don't need anything. It's ready now to work if you like.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna prove?
Prove it.
Yeah.
maybe.
Show us how it works.
Okay, check this out. Look.
Sure.
You ready for a big surprise?
Oh, the big one.
Whoop! Check it out.
Not so big, sorry. Ah! Who is this guy? What's wrong with him? I don't know.
They call me Big Richie and stuff.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I never
But
wanted to hurt your feelings, you know?
I work it as well. Yeah.
No, we're fine, really. Thank you.
Fucked up my confidence, to be honest. You were just.
Sorry, I didn't mean that, but
Alright, well, this is shit anyway. Thank you for ruining my whole life.
no problem. Anytime. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god. That was fun, at least. The first funny guy in this place.
So that's exactly what you should. No, it's not. Please never do anything like that. Don't send dick pics. Don't talk about your dick. Don't show nothing to do with your dick until you're in your house or her house after she's agreed to come back with you. She likes you. You've kissed a bit. You know what I mean? Way, 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 way later, and with everything going really, really well. Otherwise, no dicks.
Do you like anyone here? Where do you want to go next? We can just change. Please.
Yeah, let's wait maybe 5 minutes and.
Yeah, we'll have a drink and then
Okay.
let's just
Hey
go.
girls, you talking about me?
No.
Well, why not?
Why should we?
That's a great subject.
You think?
Yeah. Probably that's number one, and then number two would be about guys, and number three about shopping. Like top three subjects.
But talking about you as a man, talk as well.
Yeah, I combine all three, and I go shopping, so you can just talk about me the
okay.
whole time. And we'll be fine. That's correct. Nice one. It's a cool, funny line. You know, in the bar, ideally, you want to get girls laughing very fast, right? And be more interesting than their boring conversation that they were having before you came. So This is a nice light opener. Again, need to deliver it with a little bit of a smirk and a smile, not seriously, and it will work well most of the time. So how do you know each other?
From school.
From school?
Yeah, like university.
University.
College.
Not school like 5 years old.
No.
Okay. And so you were in the same class or something, yeah?
No, we studied different classes.
Okay, let me guess. So I think that you studied fashion and I think you studied drama. Is that exactly right?
No, opposite.
The opposite.
So
you studied fashion and she studied drama.
No, I studied economics.
Yeah, I studied business.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's has nothing to do with drama and fashion.
Not really.
Not really.
It's cool that you girls did business stuff. You know, I had a wise, very, very wise Brazilian jiu-jitsu teacher. You know, it's like this martial arts.
Yeah.
And he told me, he says, listen, Richard, I met many women and every woman, she has business between her legs and she just need to use it. So is that... So how do you apply your business learning
so
to...
rude, you know?
It's kind of true, right? Like if a girl wants something, I want to drink tonight, so here, I'll show you some.
Of course not.
Tonight I want a
We
free
can
dinner.
buy our drinks ourselves. We don't need anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You bought these?
Yes.
Come off it. You need to use the business between your legs. Hanato, he told me. Told me this. Very wise Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy.
I don't know. Maybe it works in Brazil.
It works everywhere, babe.
I don't know. I haven't checked.
And what about you? You use it?
No,
No?
no, let's go.
Oh, you're holding
Yeah,
hands. That's so
let's go.
sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
Really?
Yeah. Can I hold your hand?
No.
Although this is very wise and very powerful, I think it's more of a conversation to have with your guy friends and definitely not for girls that you've just met, especially nice sweet ones like these. Why not be a nice guy? Business, God, that's a bit lame, isn't it? Easy. Can you choose something hard? Maths, science?
Do you think business is easy?
Yeah, man. Very
Why?
easy.
To run a business is kind of a deal, you know?
Oh, to run a business. So
Yeah.
you run a business?
Not yet, but I'm going to.
Not
That's
yet.
why I'm studying the business.
Well, listen to this. I'm going to fly to the moon. I'm going to fly to Mars. I'm going to be the heavyweight champion of the world in boxing.
Okay,
I'm going to
so
win
I'm happy
an
for
Olympic
you.
gold medal. Like,
You
it's
have a
just
huge
blah, blah,
ego.
blah, 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 blah.
No, it's not blah, blah, blah.
What's your
I'm really
business going to be?
studying.
Come on, I've got to hear
I want
this.
to open a flower shop. What's wrong with the flower shop?
Oh, I'm a girl. I like flowers. What should I do? Flower shop. And let me guess, she's going to have a beauty salon. Oh, I like doing my nails. Why
What's
don't
wrong
I
with
open
that?
a beauty salon?
You know? You should study manners.
What's your flower shop going to be called?
I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to see you
This
between
is
my
genius.
customers.
You two geniuses are just amazing.
Yes, we are.
Go away.
Go away.
Yeah.
All right.
nice.
I'll see you in your flower shop in the
Yeah,
future, and
I
then
don't
come
think
to your
so.
nail salon.
I'll put you in a black
I'm
list.
sure you'll be. I'm sure you'll
Uh-huh.
have a big successful business.
Yes.
Not.
We're going to have a big, successful
Not.
business. Good luck for your life.
This is quite harsh and mean, and it's always better to tease than to just be mean with no fun in there. Well, that's interesting, actually. So,
Yeah.
what did you do in your course? Like, what kind of case studies did you have about business?
It included everything, like how to start your own business and stuff. Everything.
Like entrepreneurship,
Yeah,
leadership,
yeah,
and all of that.
everything.
What was your favorite module?
I actually
Don't say
like to study.
statistics.
No.
I hate
no.
statistics.
I don't like it either. I like to count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had counting as a module. That's kind of basic, no?
I know, but I didn't say I took it like as a major.
Accounting.
Yeah,
Or
accounting. Accounting. Yeah,
accounting, not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
counting.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
counting is like for babies, and then.
No, accounting.
accounting
yeah.
is, yeah.
It includes business as well. Yeah.
All right, that's cool. And what did you account? I mean, you counted as well? Yeah?
Just a little bit, yeah.
And how about marketing?
Yeah, I took it as well.
Yeah? How was that?
It was alright, but I wish I would have more practice in that sphere.
Well, we could practice marketing sometime. We could sit around and we'd say, okay, let's imagine a company. What does it make? It makes tables. What could they be called? Table incorporated.
Do you mind if I just keep talking to my friend? We haven't seen for a while.
No.
And
I just sit here and you carry on. Yeah?
I don't know. I'd prefer you leave.
Well, look, I understand you want to talk to her now, so I'll let you get back to it. But why don't you give me your number? And then if for example, she gets in a horrible accident, or if she's just leaves the country, then you're welcome.
So rude.
Why? It sometimes happens. It's very dangerous these days.
I'm not going to give you my phone. Sorry. No.
I don't want your phone. I want your number.
No, my number. No, my phone number.
Email,
no,
Facebook,
thank you.
Skype.
No, who even use Skype nowadays?
Anastasia 496.
No.
Anastasia.
No.
1988.
Listen. No.
Anastasia 2001.
What's wrong with you? I just told you no.
No.
How many no's you should receive?
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. No talk now. No talk on Skype.
Ever.
No talk on Facebook.
Ever.
No chat. Snapchat.
No talk ever with you.
Oh, can you leave us, please?
I can, but I won't. No, actually I will. All right. No, I respect that. You girls have fun talking about
we will
interesting
have fun.
things.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Be sure.
So
boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Here you've given too much attention to the girl that you're interested in, kind of ignored the friends, leading her to get bored. Plus, you're asking a bunch of boring questions. Both wrong. Don't do it. I like that, because a lot of people, they do I don't know, some simple, easy subject, but doing business is really nice. I like it.
Yeah, but it's kind of a common thing to do in here.
Yeah?
I think so.
What? So you think a lot of girls in this bar study business?
No.
I don't think so. I think they study Instagram.
Oh, right. Maybe. I don't know.
Wait, did you do well at university? You got good grades?
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, it's cool. Well done. You'll notice that in the interactions, we want to balance validation, saying well done, making the girl feel good, with things that are teasy or challenging. And in this case, it's something that they've worked hard on, it's an achievement. So why not say well done, and give them some validation there for that. So how long have you guys known each other?
For so long.
Yeah, 42 years?
No, 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look very young.
Oh, thank you. Relief.
And you know what? I would guess that she's like the crazy one, yeah? And I think you're the sensible one. So she's getting drunk and you're like, look, chill, come on, let me get you home. Is that right?
A little bit.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Depends, yeah?
It depends.
Don't be shy.
She can go crazy.
And she's the shy one as well. That's cool.
Yeah, she is. A little bit.
Nice. And who's the one who, who gives good advice out of you two? Or who's the one who has problems, and then who's the one that gives advice?
We're girls. We always have problems.
Of course, yeah.
We're both. I think she's more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Maybe, I don't know. I would say we're equal, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Listen, what's your name? Claire? No?
Anna.
Anna?
Her name is Anna.
Well, look, whatever. Claire, Anna, Margaret,
No, whatever. It's
or
a big
Charles.
deal.
Doesn't matter. Look, listen, babe. Do you mind just leaving us for a second, just going off? Because
I mind.
I really like your friend. And
I mind.
maybe.
No?
Wait, look. I'll get to you in a minute. Listen, just leave us for a second, please.
Excuse me?
It's not, three's a crowd.
No.
Two of us,
Can you leave
three.
us? And we'll...
No.
Well, how about we play a game? You leave first, and then
No.
I stay with your friend,
No.
and then you don't come
You
back.
know, that's,
you like that?
that's another. You leave.
Now.
Yeah, now. Right
I'm
now.
confused. You want to leave with me?
No, I want you to leave. Us.
With you? With her?
No. Alone.
I
Or maybe
leave alone.
you're gonna find another girl in here.
Of course I would. That's
Yeah, so
that's
just
without
go
doubt.
for it. Just go for it and let us continue our conversation.
But to be honest, you just look more sexy than them.
I know.
All right, maybe it's good. So
No, but I'm leaving you for the rest of the girls.
it's very generous. They'll be happy. I'll tell them.
Okay.
I'll tell
go
them
for
that I was like, I would like you, and you were like, no, you should go to the other girls because you're so cool. And they need you.
it. Yes.
Something like that, yeah? Do you think it would work, that kind of line?
Whatever.
All right.
Your choice.
So I'll see you later on in the evening.
I don't think so.
Bye.
Claire? What?
Okay, but remember that girls are very loyal to each other, and unlike guys who would just leave each other as soon as a hot chick appears, girls will stay with their friends even if they really like a guy. So never try to separate them in ways like this. You know, I noticed you from over there.
Oh, yeah?
But when I got closer, I just noticed you have the most amazing eyes.
Aw, that's so sweet. I've never heard that before.
Really? Great.
Actually, I've heard many
Heard.
times. Yep.
Okay. Well, it must be true.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
You gave her a compliment that she's heard a billion times before. Try and think of something original and don't say it too early. And have you two ever done the best friends test? Have you done it? No?
no.
Alright, let's do it right now. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What shampoo do you use? There we go. You don't even need to tell me. You've already passed the best friends test because best friends, they communicate unconsciously. So when you ask people, if people are very good, you just did it again. So if people are really good friends, they always kind of look and then, you know, give the answer if someone asks them something. And if you weren't good friends, you just answer directly. But it's like you're communicating something. Yeah, there you go. There you go again. Because just by the look in the eyes, you communicate so much when you know each other very well.
Pay attention on this.
Yeah, pay attention.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It's definitely true.
Maybe I would do this kind of test.
Yeah, try it. There you go again.
Yeah. Stop counting.
All right, I'll stop. This will work. It's a famous PUA routine. If you learn it, it's something you can go out and use in the bars and clubs. I've seen it work all over the world, and so you can do it. It's just a routine, so it's a bit, it's a bit lame in some ways to have something prepared. But if you want to guarantee having conversations with girls, then learning a few of these things is a nice way to get your social skills up and get comfortable talking to beautiful women because they are very engaging. So what were you doing before you came here?
We went for dinner.
Dinner, nice. Where'd you go? Italian? Or...
No, we had some fast food.
Yeah, like burgers and fries.
Fast food. Well, you know what? That's kind of bad in one way because it's like unhealthy and whatever, but good in another way because it means you'd put anything in your mouth.
Huh?
So, for example,
Excuse me?
wait, bear with me a second. So, for example, you could, eat a few burgers with ketchup and fries. You could eat a few chicken nuggets, or you could have 8 dicks with extra jizz, or you could have a pizza.
Are
basically
you
anything.
seriously
Yeah.
saying this?
Yeah, because some girls are fussy, like, no, I won't do that. And then you're like,
Do you think we are this kind of girls?
Do I know that you're... Yes.
What makes you think so?
McDonald's, extra jizz, whatever. It's fine. Ketchup. It's all the same, right?
That was rude,
Thanks,
You
babe.
came up-
Well, I'm that kind of guy, You like it, right?
No.
I
No,
can tell
you're
you like it.
nasty.
You're
I
smiling.
don't like it.
You're smiling.
Yeah, because I'm
You're imagining
surprised.
it.
I wasn't expecting
You
this.
imagine us naked in bed eating a pizza.
No.
Yeah, you are,
No,
baby.
I'm not.
You like it? Doesn't she like it?
No, I just like it. Nightmare.
Look, darling, how about this? I'll order a pizza right now to our house. We'll have about 32 minutes to get there.
To our house. We have no house.
We do
You
now.
already planned this?
You're moving in with me.
No.
Surprise.
No.
Surprise, bitch.
No.
She's
That's
moving in with me.
Chill. All right? Chill.
I like it when you talk to me like that and boss me around.
Okay.
So sexy.
Nah.
So sexy when you look down there. So sexy when you look at me.
Oh God, come on.
So sexy when you turn away.
It just got me tired.
So
I'm
sexy
sick of
when
you.
you're tired.
Sick of you.
So
Kind
sexy
of
when
a
you're
twist.
sick. So sexy when you say that.
Good job. It's like, I
sexy
don't
when
know.
you talk to your friend.
Let's get out, you know?
Where are you
Bye.
going, babe? Take
I
my
don't
number.
know. I'm not even interested in talking to you longer.
I don't believe you. You're just playing hard to get. I'll find you. Now, this is something I actually heard someone say before in real life, and it was very funny, but it's so awful. Please never do it. I woke up like, I think it was like 10, 12, yeah, just after 10. And I didn't get up immediately, but then I got up and I went to the other room. I've got television, I've got PlayStation. So of course I was playing the new Assassin's Creed game. Do you play that?
No.
Oh, it's really cool. You've got to try. So you're like this guy, and do you know Assassin's Creed in general?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
So like killing people, running around and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm on the last level, so I've got like 3 memory sequences left, and I'm trying to get all the trophies in it. So it's going really well.
So is that your interest?
Yeah, but that was just like 2 hours. Then I had some food, because I don't like eating immediately when I wake up. So I just had some food, had a bath, and while I was in the bath, I listened to an audiobook. Listened to this one, what is it called? Evolution of Everything. Really interesting. About, I don't know, everything from science to economics and whatever. So it's really cool. Then what did I do after that? It was hot today, right? So I went for a walk in the park. I saw my mum. It's nice. Had some, did I have a snack? Yeah, I had a cake.
We don't need to know if you had a
blueberry.
snack or anything.
No, but it was delicious. It's like blueberry cake, and then it has a layer of pistachio and cashew.
Oh,
Amazing.
right.
You like pistachios or cashews
Yeah,
more?
both of them.
Which one more though?
Cashews, all right.
Yeah, because pistachio can be salty, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, but it's not
But you
bad.
roast the cashew, or you just eat them?
Huh?
Do you roast them? It's better if you roast them.
I don't know. I like them raw as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. We've got that in common. It's good that you like nuts. I like nuts.
Yeah.
This was an opportunity to do something a little bit better. You know, you haven't blown it with this choice, but it's not the best option. Perfect, because it's a tough balance, right? Because you like one of the girls, but you don't want the other one to get bored. So that's exactly what you want to do. You want to give more attention to the girl that you're more interested in, but make sure that the other one is happy and likes you, but that she also knows that that's the one that you like. So what do you chicas like to do in your spare time? How about you, Anya?
I like to dance.
You're a dance? Oh, don't say that about yourself. What did you say?
I like to dance.
Ah, dancing. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Okay. What else?
And I go to the gym a lot.
All right, cool. And how about you?
Oh, I have so many interests. I watch movies. I'm crazy about TV shows. I'm like
Yeah.
a freak. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Funny, and I also love playing with my dog.
Playing with your dog. No
Yeah.
way. I saw a video with exactly that title, Playing with My Dog, and it was basically this girl. Maybe no, it wasn't you, right? But she was sitting down, and the dog was there, and the dog really likes honey, so she put some honey.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh gross!
And then you can guess what happens next. So this is what you like to do in your
No,
free
of course
time.
not. I train my dog.
Oh, you train it to do that stuff.
No.
You've got to make some videos. There's loads of money in this kind of
Such
shit
a
now.
jerk.
What do you mean? It's a business opportunity, babe.
Weirdo. Oh my god.
Even if it's what you were thinking, you don't need to say it. Well, I don't have a dog, but I do love sports with dogs.
Oh.
Like,
kind of
have you
sports?
seen this greyhound racing with the whippet dogs, and you can
Yeah,
bet on
yeah,
it? They're really
yeah.
the fastest dogs, you know?
Uh-huh.
And what else? Oh, dog fighting. It's beautiful,
What?
amazing.
Dog
You ever been to a
fighting?
dog fight?
No, I'm not planning to.
Oh, we've got to do it. What species is your dog? Like, what breed?
he's like a
German Shepherd?
Yeah, but I
Amazing.
rescued him from the street.
Well, we can rescue him and bring him to a dog fight.
No,
put him against
no,
the
I
pit
didn't
bull.
rescue him for that.
You think
know?
he could beat a pit bull, rip it up, or he would
God, no. Oh my God. I don't like this conversation. Can we just end it up?
End it?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna go?
No, you're gonna go.
Oh no, what? You've marked your territory. You've done
Yes,
a wee
I
wee.
did. Yeah.
You've done a
So
wee wee.
please go away.
Well, what if I just piss all over the couch? Then it'll be my couch.
No, just go somewhere else.
Actually, I
do
will. I
this.
wouldn't. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Why would you
Okay,
do that?
fine.
You're gonna go to the
Fine.
toilet like normal people.
Whatever.
Can't
That's
believe
your
you pissed on the
choice.
couch.
Whatever.
Please don't try this at home. Don't try it in a bar. Don't try it in a club, coffee shop, public place, non-public place. But that's interesting actually, because I was reading this thing like what was it, in Journal of Psychology or something, and it said that people with pets, and especially dogs, and is it a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Ah, perfect. It said that people with opposite sex pets who really like them, and you said you did, it means they're really caring people in general in life. So,
Oh.
yeah, it's very interesting
Maybe,
actually.
yeah, that's interesting.
So it's the kind of idea that, you meet someone, and then if you find out they really like animals, they have a pet,
Yeah.
it means they're, you can trust them and they're probably a good person.
That's interesting.
Cool, hey?
Yeah.
And is it true about her?
Yeah, exactly.
Whether you love animals or not, it doesn't matter. You have to understand that she does, right? So it's something that you shouldn't turn into a joke, be rude about, or, contradict. Why not say something positive about it? And there's an example that you can use all the time, because a lot of girls love dogs or cats. Listen, can you tell her to just stop talking so much? She's just talking all the time. Is she always like that? No, I'm joking, because she doesn't really say much.
Yeah.
But she's sweet. She seems very sweet.
Yeah, she is. She's
You're
really
sweet.
nice. Thanks.
So you say you go to the gym, yeah?
Yeah.
And what about you? You do some stuff?
Just
Gym?
do some jogging, that's pretty...
Jogging?
Yeah.
Like when you steal someone's wallet and you run away?
That was a good one. Something like that.
Okay, wait, let me check your muscles. Oh, that's not bad actually.
Right?
Compare?
No, pretty weak,
Yeah. Wait, check this out.
Woo!
Amazing, yeah? Like a rock.
Oh, right.
Actually-
You want to check it?
Check it, it's hard as diamond. Yeah.
Amazing.
This is always kind of playful and fun. Lots of girls will say they go to the gym and do stuff, and this is a nice transition from there. Allows you to get a little bit physical, and it usually brings out some smiles. So it's something you can try. Well done, it's the right choice. But you girls are in pretty good shape, so I think you must do more than jogging. You do some sports.
Well, sometimes I play squash, but
Cool.
not as often as I wish.
Okay, I play a little bit as well.
Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. That's great.
What else? Anything else?
I used to play basketball when I was in college,
Yeah?
but it was a long time ago.
That's cool as well.
Yeah.
You
but
watch the
not
NBA
anymore.
or you don't watch it?
I used to, I was crazy about it, but I have my job now and I don't have plenty time, so I don't watch it anymore that
Alright.
often. Yeah.
Well, I used to play squash, but I did this tournament and I just destroyed everyone basically. So then I actually gave up squash then, because what's the point? It just became too easy. So then I started running and I did the marathon, the marathon here. But I finished and I was like, where is everyone? And waited half hour, they finally came.
You're talking too much,
All right, you don't like it. I'll talk about something else. I can talk about anything.
About what?
Showing off, it won't get you blown out, but it often makes the girl think, why does he need to tell me this? Why isn't he enough without doing this? That he needs to prove himself. What's he trying to get? So it sends her thinking the wrong things, stuff that you don't want her to think. If you want to show off, it's best to do it in response to her specifically asking you something, to which you have a cool response. So what do you guys do? What about you, Anya?
I have a fashion store.
Oh yeah, selling clothes?
Yeah.
Nice. You?
I don't work at the moment.
Unemployed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm sometimes unemployed, but it's by choice. So for you, like you're looking for something, or you're just
Yes, I'm looking for something suitable for me, but
what's your dream job?
I want to open a flower shop.
Oh, that's nice. Because when you said I don't do anything, I just thought you were at home painting nails and like getting some dude to,
No.
and you buy your own drinks and stuff. So yeah, that's all right. You're still independent.
Yeah, trying to.
This is a nice, just playful answer. Good one. You girls seem really nice, but do you have any bad habits?
No.
Drug abuse?
No.
Cigarettes?
No.
Alcohol. Got you.
That's not a bad habit.
Cheers.
No, cheers.
Your liver's very happy with that.
That's all right.
Anya, you have a really honest face. I think you couldn't tell a lie. Yeah? So answer me this. How many drinks would it take for her to fuck, do you think? 2 or 3?
What?
4?
Impossible.
Five?
Impossible.
Not for you, my friend.
Come on, how many? Just a few more and then she's like, oh, yeah, come to me,
No.
baby.
Just shut up.
No.
Useless
Come on.
talk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. Please, don't bother us.
So
Okay?
she's ready now, she doesn't need any drinks.
Even if I was too drunk,
Yeah, what would we do, babe? It would be good.
I wouldn't have sex with you.
You wouldn't? What would you
No.
do? Blowjob?
Nope. Nothing.
0. Kiss.
0. 0.
Touch.
No.
Oh, that's just boring. You girls are boring.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe the world's most boring girls.
Yeah, could be.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You won.
Bye. We won.
And that was a very good example of just, not saying everything you think. So Anya, I don't know why, but I trust you. You seem very honest. So tell me, is she a good girl?
Yeah, she's a nice girl and very intelligent.
Ah,
Oh, thank you.
she's nice. Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, she's a good
friend.
Right.
Instead of directly saying, I like you, a nice way to do it is to bring the friend in and ask questions about the girl you like. I've seen this work all over the world and it's the right choice. Well, that's good that you were honest and told me that.
Actually, I'm honest.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, she has a boyfriend.
She has a boyfriend.
Yep.
Well, listen, you got a boyfriend, right?
Yep.
I have this philosophy of life, like you can never have too much money, yeah? Agree? And I think a girl can just never have too many dicks. So, how about one more?
No. No, thank you.
No, because you need some variety from time to time.
No. God, you're crazy.
You want to try? Give it a
No,
touch.
don't touch me.
Touch him.
Let's just go.
I call
no.
him Barry.
Oh my God.
Little
let's
Barry.
leave. No.
Although Barry is, wonderful, it's something that the girl should only find out when she's proven herself special and willing. And then Barry can have all the fun that he wants. You got a boyfriend? Oh,
Yeah.
how long you been together?
For like a year?
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're going to get married?
I don't think so. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, that's really bad. So why? What's wrong with him?
I don't know. We just have something.
Yeah, problems?
Yeah.
Unresolvable, interminable problems? But
Yeah,
that's
I think
okay.
so.
I'm sure you still have some nice things in your relationship.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Excellent, because this allows you in a smooth way to find out how serious they are in the relationship. Because If they're very, very serious, you want to back off. If they're not so serious, why not keep in touch with the girl, keep her around, and who knows, one day when she's single, well, look, I don't want to disrespect your dude, so would you mind us talking?
No.
Like if he was watching us right now and we were like, he would be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? If we took a selfie and he saw it, it'd be okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he's kind of chilled, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Not too jealous. This works psychologically because you're taking away her independence. You're saying, well, would he allow you to talk to me? Like, are you allowed to do that? So she's going to want to say, of course I'm allowed. I do what I like. And, you know, our relationship's fine. We don't, you know, I'm allowed to talk to other men. She's not going to want to say, actually, I'm not allowed and, you know, I shouldn't do it because he controls me and tells me exactly what to do. So it's the right option. Did you make any plans for later? You can go carry on the night?
No plans.
Yeah? How about tomorrow? You don't need to wake up because you're not working at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
do you need to open your shop early in the morning? Or
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't really need to do anything, so I can stay out, sleep
Yeah,
in.
you can. We need to catch up some beauty sleep.
I don't need it. Exactly. This is an important step. You're finding out important logistics that will tell you how easy it is going to be later in the evening to take one or both of the girls and do something with them. But listen, look, to be honest, I think you're really great girls.
Thanks.
You seem like really good girls and you're nice to talk to and stuff, so we should definitely do something sometime. We could play squash all together.
Oh, yeah?
Or we could go to a fashion show or something, because, you know, that would be fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
okay.
why don't you give me your number, and
Okay.
then we can arrange something like to meet all together.
Yeah, sure. Maybe watch a movie or something.
Yeah, movies are good.
Here you go.
Now, if there are a couple of girls, why not take their number and suggest just meeting up again? Why do you have to be so fast and choose which one you want, or, you know, try to get that one on a date? They're together right there. Maybe you suggest that you guys can all go hang out again. Maybe you're going to bring your friend, and you can take it a little bit slower, bring these girls into your social circle, and in the end, it probably would work out better in a lot of cases. Okay, well, it's great speaking to you. I'll leave you guys to it.
Okay.
Have a nice time for the rest of the night.
Yeah, have a good night.
See ya.
Yeah.
He seems a really nice guy, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you should go out.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, cool.
That's correct. Nice one. It's a cool, funny line. You know, in the bar, ideally, you want to get girls laughing very fast, right? And be more in. It's one of my friend Alex's moves. He does it when he's very, very drunk and doesn't work too well. Little bit risky, can work, can not work. So it's not the safest option, but sometimes it can be okay. I'm Richard.
Jana.
Nice to meet you. That's it. You don't want to spend too long talking because it's a noisy dance floor. So that's exactly it. Very quick, then back to dancing. So what do you like to do in your spare time?
What?
What do you do for fun, you know?
Let's just dance.
All right. No, no, no. The dance floor is no place for conversation. If you're just dancing kind of near her, then, you know, she could move away. So you want to escalate a little bit, get a little bit closer. I'm thirsty. Let's go get a drink.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect, because you're always waiting for the time on the dance floor to get off of there, because you know there's only so much you can do in that noisy, busy place, and the right time to do it is when the music changes and it's a lame track. So you really like dancing, eh?
I do. Yeah, very much.
But you seem sober. It's strange. Why are you in the club and you still seem sober?
I can't dance as well if I drink too much.
Alright, well we started now, so...
Yeah, now
it'll be
it's okay. No, I'm not standing.
And I think, obviously I saw you on the dance floor, but I think before, did I see you in the smoking area? Was that you?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
You don't like smoking?
Well, I don't smoke, but, you know, it's your choice. But I do hope one day you would quit.
I'm working on it. I'm
Yeah?
working on it. Yeah, I am.
Alright,
I
I'll
know
help
it's
you.
bad.
I'll encourage you by reminding you constantly that it's... No, not really. I'll just encourage you not to
Well,
distract
thank
you.
you. That would be helpful.
On one hand, you don't want to nag her, and on the other hand, you don't want to tell her it's great if you don't think it is. So this is the correct middle ground, and it's the right choice. Well done. And so you smoke, but do you have any other bad habits, or is that it?
I think it's the only real bad one. I can be messy sometimes if that's a bad habit. I don't chew my nails or anything.
Compulsive gambler, or
No,
I don't know,
not
thief.
yet.
Like, what is it? What's the word for the people that have to steal things? Like there's a technical.
Oh, I don't remember.
You know there
I
is
do.
one though, right?
Necro.
It's like a.
Necro something.
That's people that have sex with dead people. Check necrophiliac, yeah? No.
Not that,
and I
I
was
don't
thinking
have that.
narcolepsy, but that's the sleeping one. But there's definitely one for stealing stuff.
There is. So, do you have any bad habits?
Well, since you asked, I mean, I don't think it's bad, but it could sound a little extreme, but I like to inflict pain on people. I like to, you know, when someone does something bad to me or to someone else, then I like to just persecute them.
That's actually very
Bad
scary.
people.
No.
So it's good in a way.
No.
So maybe it's a good habit.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you'll see. I mean, spend more time with me. I've got some
probably not.
projects I'm doing now with some people. And
No, I think I need to find my friends.
whoa, are you sure you want to do that and make an enemy of me? She's in trouble now, isn't she? But really, in reality, man should never use his superior strength or whatever to intimidate a girl. Violence has no place, and it's really a bitch move. Well, I don't think I have anything too bad, but it depends what you think. So I don't know, like sometimes I might smoke weed. Haven't tried like super hard drugs, but a couple drugs. And aside from that, I don't know, sometimes I can be really harsh with people, a little bit
That's good
impatient.
honesty.
Impatient.
Okay.
No, I'm sure I have some bad ones, but nothing super bad. And definitely nothing like you know, a habit that really annoys people.
Okay. It's good.
Excellent. In this case, you want to have some honesty, and sometimes the honesty can be shocking, surprising, but it has an interesting effect on her attraction levels. They're likely to go up. So tell me, do you have any good habits or like healthy stuff you do?
Yeah, I dance a lot.
Yeah.
I like to go hiking. I take my dog and we hike in the mountains a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's great. And let me see, yoga?
Do you have a dream of like climbing Everest or Kilimanjaro or something like this?
No, it's too cold. Too cold. I like to be warm.
But I have some friends that climb Kilimanjaro and they're just regular people. Like they started in the morning and they got to the top by sunset or
they had help.
Nightfall. Yeah, of course, they're guys carrying everything, but
I don't think I would
seems like it's kind of easy.
No, you would do it.
I like to think I would. But if you put me there, I don't know.
So you hike. What else do you do?
Lots of sports. I tried climbing recently. Sometimes I play squash, used to play tennis, but I guess now I just go to the gym a few times a week and that's about it.
You go to the gym? Really?
Yeah? What, I look too, skinny?
A little.
I don't know, I always thought, what do you think I could do to... You think I need to bulk up and get bigger?
You should lift some weights.
But then look at my jeans, they wouldn't fit, my shirt wouldn't fit.
Grow out your beard.
Beard?
Yeah.
To be...
Beards are manly.
Macho, yeah.
Yeah. And weights.
And then you'd like me more. But you already like me.
You asked if you would look more manly.
Ah, yeah. But you like more manly in general.
Sure.
Alright. Really? You would ask that of a girl that you're romantically interested in? Not the right time, not the right place, and it kills all the attraction, so no. I'm trying to guess. I mean, when I look at you, I think you're kind of, I don't know, something to do with music. I don't know why I think that, but what did you study at university?
I actually studied dance.
Dance? You studied?
I did.
Dance?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that. I know they have like ballet schools and stuff, but you can study...
There's music at the university too. It's an art school. But yes, dance, ballet, jazz, hip-hop.
Yeah, cool. Justin
A lot of
Timberlake,
things.
Usher.
Yes,
Yeah?
exactly like that. Like we were here.
Nice one. And so that was university, but what's your job now? Are you something
I
a
actually
dancer or
own a
something?
dance studio.
You know what, I really like that because it's something entrepreneurial and it's something where you're really doing something you're passionate about, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's wonderful.
No, big respect for that. Plus, it's a big risk, and not to be, I don't think it's sexist, I think it's the fact that women don't normally take those risks, like to open their own business and stuff, so very, very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I love doing it.
And tell me, who do you teach?
Children.
Yeah, children?
Yeah, I love kids.
Like ballet for little girls?
Ballet
and
for
all that
little
stuff?
girls, like 5.
It's so cute, actually.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they
5 to 10.
And they actually love it as well.
Yeah, we have a dance at the end of every class, every school period, like every 6 months. We have a dance recital.
Very cool.
Thank
you have
you.
some videos on YouTube of it.
I do.
You have to show me later.
Okay.
This is undoubtedly a cool thing about her, so you definitely need to connect on it and compliment it because she's going to have a lot to say, a lot of emotions in there, and you want to be positive. I just noticed you got some tattoos.
Oh.
May I?
Yeah.
This is interesting. You've got like coordinates here.
Yeah.
What's that? Is something special there?
It is. I went to Iceland, and those are coordinates for my favorite waterfall from the trip.
Oh, like the
And,
most beautiful place or something?
Yes, and the mountain range is Asia. It was the first mountain range we drove through when we went, so very special.
So the idea is that you had an amazing time and you just look at it and you...
Yeah, it was the adventure of my life, so I wanted it forever.
Nice, I get it. Cool. I was like, what's that? But it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's strange.
Cool. If someone has an interesting tattoo, there's usually a story behind it. They're going to be used to telling the story, but then by handling it in the right way, you'll still make them feel good and have a good moment of connection.
So I think that's probably enough about me. What is it that you do?
It's kind of strange, right? So I'm not like an accountant or whatever. So I make videos for YouTube. So I could say I'm like a YouTube professional.
What sort of videos? What do you mean?
Different videos, like in different subjects, giving advice about health and different things, and then it kind of makes money by the advertising, and you know when there's those annoying ads in YouTube.
Yes.
So basically,
that's how you make the money.
That's what's paying me, like 1 cent each one or whatever, and it adds up.
Interesting. So. Well, I did notice that you were very well groomed.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping it didn't mean that you were into men.
It's funny you should say that, because I do have, you know, certain feelings of, you can just see, like, I'm touching you, but it doesn't mean anything because I'm gay, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. So it's cool.
It's cool.
Very gay. You feel it, right? That's why there's no chemistry.
None. It's good.
When a girl challenges you, you don't want to get angry, you don't want to get defensive, right? So this is the perfect response. Well done for choosing. You know when you date guys or meet guys, I assume you do sometimes, yeah? But is it usually in clubs? Because for me it's definitely not.
No, I try not to.
It's not the best, right?
No, it doesn't always seem like the most honest environment to meet someone.
Yeah. Well, most people going to clubs, they're just looking for something that's not serious, right? That's the general thing.
Yeah, or to have fun with their friends only. Yeah, so I try not to.
But you know what? The good thing, we've met, right? Not long ago, but we're not too drunk. We've managed to find this quiet place for conversation.
Sure.
So it's maybe, we shouldn't categorize it as the usual awful club thing, right?
Yeah, that's safe.
To be honest, you know, when I saw you on the dance floor, like one of the first things I noticed was you just got like the most sexy ass, and I just
Whoa, excuse me? What you think that's funny?
What
you think that's funny to grab a girl's ass?
Funny, I was just compliment.
I will break off this arm and then tell me how you'll grab my ass.
Let me go. What the fuck is wrong with you, fucking crazy bitch?
And you're fucking rude.
Psycho.
Asshole.
I've actually seen guys get beaten up before touching girls' asses, and you know, it happens. So you don't need to do it. Don't need to do it in a bar. Wait till you've got her in your house and she's ready for it, and she's saying, "Please touch my ass." Then do it. So I guess it's not too personal, right? But where did you meet your last boyfriend?
Dance, the university. We were partners, so by default, I guess we got very close. Yeah. So we were partners, so it was just kind of natural, I guess.
This is a great one to try. You know, you did it in the game. You can try it in real life as well. It works because you're bringing in that sexual element, but in a very smooth way. You know, it's not aggressive at all. It's kind of playful, but it works.
So I actually didn't ask, but what did you study in school?
Well, to be honest, I didn't go to university, but it's just because I didn't really like school when I was young. I was intelligent, but I was kind of bullied, and kids called me ugly and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I have no pictures from that time. I hated how I looked, and everyone called me ugly, so it was just unhappy. But it's okay, I'm all right now. But
you're very handsome now.
Oh, thank you. And I was going to say, you have really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
You must hear that a lot, but it's true.
Yeah, maybe, but thank you. It's nice.
Not good, because she actually made the first move. She's given you a compliment. That's brilliant. You want to keep that dynamic going as long as possible, where you just say thank you and you stay polite, and she just keeps saying nice things about you, hoping that she's going to get your approval back. It makes her think about you when you're not together. It makes her work harder for you, show off, do all kinds of things. So you want to keep that dynamic, and you messed up. So yeah, let's have a drink. Cheers, by the way.
Cheers. Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet you. I know we haven't been talking for long, but to me it's going pretty well so far, so I'm happy I came and talked to you.
Me too.
By the way, I probably should have asked earlier, but are you seeing anyone at the moment, or?
Yeah, we should have talked about that, I guess.
Yeah, why? Got something to tell me?
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
That's good. I am actually, I'm married.
Really?
No, I'm joking. No, I'm I'm single as well. It's
Oh,
cool.
good. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You didn't need to ask her that, did you? You know, much better to keep it unspoken and assume that if she's going with it, she likes you. If she's not, she doesn't, right? I don't know what you think about this place, but the music's kind of
Yeah,
whatever,
it's not so good.
and the drink's not so good either. But
Right.
I know somewhere with really good music and nice drinks as well.
Maybe not come with you tonight, but give you my number. See you again.
Okay, cool. I'll probably get going soon anyway, but give you my phone. Put your number in there, and I don't know, meet in a few days or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You don't want to make the invitation to your house explicit, you want to make it implicit so that she can agree to it without feeling like a slut. Well done. Little bit risky, can work, can not work, so it's not the safest option. Hey,
Hi,
what you got there?
a book.
I know, what's the... show me the cover. Ah, that one.
Have you read it?
He dies in the end.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to spoil it.
I've actually read it before.
Ah, you read it before? So you like it that much, you're reading it again?
Well, I read it when I was a lot younger, and I don't know if I understood it, so I thought I should reread it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
Brenna,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
This is a playful opener. Again, it can work if you deliver it correctly. Maybe she'll look confused at the worst, but you can still carry it on, and so it's actually got a very high chance of success. And you normally read philosophy?
No. I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy. I'm not a huge Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
Ah, he's from Czech Republic. Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's where his house is.
I didn't know, actually.
Yeah. Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So
Nice. And what else do you like to read? Do you like
I generally read
fiction, non-fiction?
fiction and like 20th century American lit,
Okay. Who's that, Mark Twain or something?
like Salinger, or maybe I just recently read a novella called A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's really
A day
nice.
no pigs would die.
Yeah.
That's like when everyone's vegetarian or Muslim.
Well, I won't spoil it, but you're on the right track.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Yeah. What do you
Cool.
read?
I read a lot of different stuff. So I like business, biography, psychology, philosophy too, and I like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian classics, such as
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You
all,
like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah, I think he's a great writer. And obviously in translation maybe it's different, but
yeah.
it's still very cool.
What about Bulgakov?
Yeah, Master Margarita and
Like
stuff.
Bulgakov?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I like Russian lit.
Nice one. That's good. We have something in common already.
Yeah, I guess so. We do.
Correct. It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free, and
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what do you teach in the university? Let me guess. So, blonde hair.
Oh, careful.
No. It's going somewhere nice. Sexy outfit and heels. I'm gonna say you teach like sex ed, something like that.
Not close.
No?
No.
Oh, come on. Look at you. You're not teaching, ancient history or something, are you? Dressed all like this, sexy and whatever.
So you're suggesting I'm dumb?
Dumb to teach sex? It's very valuable for children these days. Safe sex, not having sex, or whatever you teach. Or what do you teach in sex?
Oh my gosh,
Not that you can
You
teach
should-
me anything,
Oh, okay.
but I could
Will you
have some
just
ideas.
leave? I think this is very uncomfortable.
Well, look, when it comes to sex, not to kind of blow my own trumpet, as they say, but I do know quite a lot.
Oh,
Very experienced. Years.
Sure you are.
Years and years. Supermodels, whatever.
Okay.
Lots of experience. So maybe we could meet and I give you some of my ideas, or better yet, show you.
No. Just leave.
When you say no, do you mean yes or
I mean no. No always means no.
no like no?
No, like you should leave right.
Not bad meaning good, like Michael Jackson.
No, like I'm thinking about calling the police.
Okay, well look, it was lovely meeting you. I do have to go, and actually I've got
You
another girl to meet. I was
Great.
only being friendly. I didn't
Yeah.
actually want to date
I'm
you. I was
sure
just-
she's
I
a
was just-
treat.
She's wonderful.
I
Don't worry,
bet.
but cool. Maybe see you at the university. I'll pop in for the sex class.
Uh-huh.
Not that I need it. Okay, so the real life lesson here is not to take things too sexual too quickly. It rarely works. If it does work, it's when she's drunk in a bar, definitely not in the daytime when she's reading Kafka. So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important, and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's
I
cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. Most people just do their job for money, and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about. And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
What does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so For example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't see how, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah? And American culture, what's that? It's like George Steinbeck, Edgar Allan Poe, and all that stuff? Or?
Sure, that's part of it. Yeah, I think my focus is more on what we could call contemporary culture.
Britney Spears,
Sure,
Kanye.
sure, that is all
Yeah?
relevant. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it must be really interesting for the students. They're not learning about things thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I think so. And just kind of seeing how the Kanyes and the Kardashians, how their influence reverberates through American society and how that affects how Americans think.
And why is it useful for the students?
Because a lot of these students aren't going to stay in their home country, and
Yeah.
at some point they'll be interacting they'll either be in the United States or just interacting with Americans, and to have some perspective on their psychology or their ideology, whatever it is.
I guess it's
useful.
important, right? Because American culture is pervasive, you know, it's kind of
It could
everywhere.
be said, yes.
And seems to lead the world. I know that in England we're always like a few years behind America with all the trends and everything, and it all follows, and then Europe a little bit later. But no, it's pretty cool then. And more than that, it must be really interesting for the kids.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. When someone has something that they actually care about in their life, you don't want to tease them about it or denigrate it. So it's good to give them some validation on something like this, you know, the job that she's obviously passionate about.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home, but then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough like papers for the students and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, that's part of it.
I guess you can ask for more allowance or get them to share, but yeah, it's annoying. Well done, you weren't distracted by the sexy chick that walked by, and that's something that, you know, you can use out there. Well done for paying attention and getting the right response. So you've got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years especially.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay. Grand Canyon, yeah, I've never been there, but I'd like to go. Maybe, you know, go to, what's a good trip? Go to New York, go to LA, San Francisco, Vegas, and then it's somewhere near there, isn't it? So
It's over there, yeah.
yeah, somewhere in that region. Then go down there, could hang out for what's good, like 2 days, or
I think
just
2
a day
days.
trip?
You could do it in a day, or 2 days would be better, but one day you could do that, yeah.
I always wanted to go since I saw Superman 2 when they go down on he goes down on the donkey because he's too scared to go on the flying things, and then Superman comes and they have their base in the Grand Canyon. So it was when I was a kid. It was good. I
haven't
always
seen
wanted
it.
to go. You should watch it. Superman,
Well,
classic.
okay. If it's got the Grand Canyon in it.
This is coming back to you, you know, relating everything to yourself. It's not the best answer and it's not necessary. You can keep the conversation focused on her at this point. Oh, should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say. You know, I hate awkward silences, but the good thing is that's only because we don't know each other too well, so won't have any when we're great friends, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done. And tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down? Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Russia. And Russian, that's kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, can you pick like a better country or better language?
Well, I know that, there's certainly people sometimes think that maybe Europe is more interesting or safe or something, but I've spent a lot of time in Russia and it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, look at Putin. He goes around invading everywhere, blowing stuff up. Look at
Putin
all
is
these
just one facet of a
vodka
very
and
complicated place.
lots of vodka, bears, snow. Isn't it just like a desolate wasteland full of
No,
horrible people?
it's really not. The people are wonderful. There is some issues with alcohol.
Wonderful at gold digging and beating people up, isn't it?
You need to get out of, if you go beyond Moscow, I think you would find in the small towns, people are really pleasant.
Peasant or pleasant?
Pleasant. It's wonderful.
Sounds disastrous.
And also, look at they have literary giants. Dostoevsky, he's amazing.
Yeah,
Some people like Tolstoy.
He was pretty good, but look at all the politics and stuff. I mean, what are you, like a communist or something?
No, I'm not a communist. And actually, neither.
You don't love freedom and the American way and all that?
Russia is not a communist country.
No, but it's like how long's Putin been in power? Like 100 years or something, you know? And he used to be the boss of the KGB. It's just a...
Yeah, FSB. Yeah. Well, I think if you can separate yourself at all from one aspect, you don't have to like everything about a culture to appreciate it.
So you study Russian, you like Russia, but you're not evil, is what you're telling me.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And neither are they.
I give you the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
The lesson here is to try and be empathetic. So if someone's taken the time to study Russian, why don't you find out why, right? It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy. It's a lot harder than other subjects. So before you judge, try and listen a little bit and you might learn something. So languages. Yeah, I did, what did I do? Spanish, and then I did German, but I got an F, my grade in German.
Oh.
So it didn't go too well at school with the languages.
That's all right. It doesn't come very easily to me either. I think it's a lot of work.
No, it's wrong. Again, you're just focused on yourself, your own experience of languages. Completely unnecessary. You could speak 20 languages or 0. It doesn't need to come into it at this point in the interaction. You can keep things focused on her and this interesting new subject that you've stumbled into.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
Oh, that's good. So you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's
Pleasant.
kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English, because in some places like America we have a very good reputation, and then some places like Spain where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff, their reputation's quite bad. But how do you find it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
Put on a bunch of,
we're lucky, we don't have any real racism or anything really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice, and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation. Well, listen, I hope you don't find it forward of me, but I just think you're stunning, and I want to take you on a very romantic date. Dinner, candles, the whole works.
That's really sweet, but unfortunately I actually am kind of seeing someone.
Is it very serious? You're going to get married?
It's pretty serious.
Maybe room for a little, trial date, and if it goes well, you could...
No, I don't think so.
Ditch him? I'm
pretty serious about him.
Okay, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. It's great to meet you, and I'll go and cry. No, I mean, I'll go for... No, it was okay. All right, see ya.
Bye.
It's too early to make that kind of move. That's why that didn't work. Well, listen, it's been wonderful speaking with you, so maybe I could get your number and we hang out sometime.
I'm sorry, it really was nice talking to you, but I just, I don't think so.
Why, you don't like men, or you have a boyfriend?
I just don't want to see you again.
Okay, but it was nice, right? Nice
yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to see you again as well. I just said it to be polite. But
okay.
That's alright, don't worry about that. Cool. See you then. Enjoy your book.
Thank you.
Coffee and... yeah. This is a case of going for the number when you're not sure that she likes you. If you are having an open conversation, if you find things that you could do together, if she's smiling, then you can ask for the number. If you ask for it otherwise, even if you're persistent, it's likely to fail. What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but...
I quite like it. They say it's really unhealthy, but...
It seems unhealthy.
Once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore...
It's healthy?
Yeah. So we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest a date from there and take the number. And do you have any other outdoor, active stuff you like to do?
Yeah.
Volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
wow.
We exist.
That's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well, you know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool. Hang on, come closer a second and just see something. That's it. Well, come back.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to touch your face. You've got really soft skin and you look like a little baby. I just wanted to kuchi something like that.
That's a little unusual. No,
No.
I don't like that.
Normal. Guys don't do that to you?
No. Guys don't do that.
To you?
Period.
I do it all the time. Girls love it because it's like a big compliment. You look young, you have nice skin, so touch your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me uncomfortable.
I wash my hands, if that's what you're worried about. No germs or bacteria or whatever.
Still, no.
Well, maybe it's too soon. I'll wait.
Definitely too soon.
Like next time we meet, have a few drinks, and then get some face touching going on. Yeah?
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
I really want to touch your face now. All right.
It's creepy.
Okay. Okay, that was a funny example, but in the daytime you really don't need to touch her at all. It's fine just to work towards the number and have a good conversation. Are you interested in psychology?
Yeah.
Have you ever done this psychology test called the Cube? Alright, it's really interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Sure.
Okay, so close your eyes and I want you to imagine that you're in some place, there's like a landscape, anything you like, and in that landscape there's a cube somewhere, and describe to me what the cube looks like.
Okay, it's silver.
Yeah.
It's floating.
Okay.
It's small, like the size of a die.
Okay, cool. And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
Okay, it's green. It's not, it's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
How big is it?
Like 3 times the size of a person.
Okay, pretty big. And then somewhere in this scene there's a horse.
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and what it looks like and stuff?
It's grazing. It's a paint.
Okay.
And it looks very healthy.
Is it close to the cube or not?
It's probably 30 feet from the cube.
Okay. And somewhere there are some flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse. The horse is eating the flowers.
Ah, that's interesting. And the final thing, somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance, near the mountains.
Very good. All right, open your eyes. So this tells you, this tells me about your character. So the cube represents your view of yourself. And if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego. But it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think, you know, you have that self-confidence that you've got something, you know, special and a little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's quite big and bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man, so it was quite good that he's healthy and, you know, looks good, and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent your children that you're going to have in the future. So it's good that the man is near them, that he's not like an absentee dad or something, right? But a bit strange that he's eating them. So I don't know what to think about that. The final point is positive as well. It means that you have a sunny disposition because your problems are represented by the storm, and it's in the distance. You know, some people have the storm overhead, and it just means that they've always got problems, or that at that moment they're in a dark period in their life. So does it sound pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's very cool.
This is quite interesting. It's a psychological game. There's a book on it, and a lot of pickup artists have used it. It's quite an interesting psychological test. Again, like, the reason it's not the best choice is it's better if you can do without it. But if you'd like some, you know, little tricks and tools that you can carry around with you and use when necessary, this is okay and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything, but I'd say it's not the best option. Well, listen, I think things are just going swimmingly between us. So I've just noticed something. There's a restroom over there, right? And wait a second while I tell you my plan. You seem like an adventurous girl. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said you like, you know, doing different things. So what we're going to do, you're going to go to that restroom, and I'm just going to bang your brains out.
Oh my God. No. No. Just.
Well, just quickly, 3-4 minutes. I know you're busy.
don't even know what to say. This is so
Well,
shockingly
I know you're
offensive.
happy. I know you're happy.
No,
You can say thank you. It's going to be great. Let's go now.
you're a pervert, and I want you to leave my
I've heard
table.
that before.
No, I'm sure you have.
I'm going to
Really,
leave.
you need to leave.
I'm going to leave the table.
No, yeah.
I tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to love it. I'm going to leave the table. I'll go and wait there.
Okay.
Get ready, so to speak.
You
and
go
then
do that.
You come and join me in like 30 seconds so that people don't see us going together. All right? So you're going to come in 30 seconds, all right? Mm-hmm. Yeah? You'll be there?
No, I won't be there. Just go. Go to the bathroom.
I don't need to go to the bathroom I don't need to
I'm not going with
use
you.
the bathroom in that.
Listen, really, this is totally inappropriate, extremely offensive, and I have been very clear.
I get it. You're a shy girl, but trust me, this is going to be like the best 5 minutes of your entire life.
No, seriously,
The best.
just
Wonderful.
Just leave. Get lost. No more. I don't want. Not another word.
You do
Nope.
want.
Stop. Seriously, you're
Just-
creeping me out.
Just give me.
No, I don't.
Wait until you see what I've got
I
here.
am serious. You're extremely creepy. I want you to leave.
Extremely creepy.
Extremely creepy.
Look, I've had it with you. I'm not gonna. It's like,
Okay,
oh,
just-
please
I don't-
take $1
I don't
million.
wanna hear it.
No, I don't
I
want
don't
it.
wanna hear
No,
it.
I don't want it. Here, have these Lamborghini keys. Drive it. No, I
Go.
don't want it. Okay,
Go.
fine. I'm going. True gentleman. So you like hiking and outdoor stuff, and the weather's pretty good at the moment. So one day we could take a little trip, or I don't know, meet in the evening. Anyway, lots of stuff. We've got lots of stuff we could do together. So why don't you give me your number and we'll
Sure.
arrange something. Thanks. Exactly right. It flows very smoothly to find something that you both like and then suggest doing that as the reason to see each other again. It's way better than just saying, hey, give me your number, or hey, let's go for dinner tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna get going, but it was lovely to see you.
Yeah.
Come, give me a little hug. Oh, too soon?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll call you anyway. See you
Okay.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
The surprise kiss never works. Remember that a kiss should only come after you've created a nice seductive bubble and she wants it and she's given you all the signs that she's ready. Well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, got right to the end, but this is a little bit too much. Being warm at this point, totally unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again. This is a playful opener. Again, it can work if you deliver it correctly. Maybe she'll look